Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender-norm resistors. It's time for some more Hogwarts Legacy with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you see, we have updated the HUD outlay for this game. Seems it's going to be a long one. I figured might as well do it with, like, picture frame borders, a scroll for the chat, and like stone and like plaster work here in institutional green, of course, because why not? It's a school after all. So last time we got into the game and kind of got a feel for it. We found out that we can see ancestral magic, or ancient magic. We can see, we can do stuff with a few things that we can interact with that, which most wizards can't. And apparently we're starting at 5th year. We know about the wizardy world, but we don't know, like, we know about magic and stuff like that, but we don't actually know about things like Hogsmeade and everything. We had our first couple of classes. We kicked butt in charms, and we absolutely dominated in Defense Against the Dark Arts dueling. And now we need to figure out what we're going to do, because they've got, they're throwing a bunch of stuff at our characters. So, with that said, let's jump into the game, shall we? There we go.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Right, okay. So, we need to take a look at our quests here, and we need to see Professor Weasley after class. Okay, so Professor Weasley is not that far away. And we need to look for things to reveal. No, okay, we need to go down here around where? Okay. Oh, I see where we're going. Wait for the game to load stuff up. You gonna tell us anything about that? No? Okay. Ooh, we have cats! We can pet cats! Alright, and... well, let's make sure we get that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Not really.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see.
Yep.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Okay.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here.
Well, that's good.
Including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've
Right.
managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense if they, they're trying to sell potions as well, so they don't want to sell the ingredients and tell you how to make the potions and stuff like that, because that's going to take away from their business. Oh, my hands are a little cold today. All right, so what is spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay, so now who's being all, private and not telling?
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Right, because there is nobody else. As far as in England, there is nobody but Ollivander. The family has been making wands for centuries, and they are like the only people that make wands. Which, with the fact that, apparently they're saying here that, in Uganda, the wizards and witches there don't use wands. Yeah, he's kind of got things locked down. That's, kind of got a monopoly.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Right.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Not much.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area.
Well, I would
She'll
hope
keep
so.
you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood.
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah, again, is butterbeer actually alcohol? Because if it is, do 17-year-olds, or however old he is? All right, speak to Professor Ronan about your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests around blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, that need specific spells. Right. All right, let's... I think we'll put Accio at 3.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
You have a new
Hi.
spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently
Yeah.
than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
All right.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such
Right.
experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Not that I have much of a choice. So
Professor, why must I complete
Oh,
these tasks?
They are meant... Good luck.
Okay, so I need to collect flying pages. Okay, and there's
This is the
one.
right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Right, okay, you have unlocked a reward in the challenge menu. Right. If we say look at challenges, we say field guide pages. We have unlocked a new pair of glasses. Now, if I remember correctly, this is... They don't actually Oh, I guess... Oh, okay, no, we have another pair that doesn't really do anything any different. But we can now go into 4 to change the appearance, and we can say... We can go to the various different ones. So Hogwarts Regalia... Oh, I do not like those. What the hell are those? No, we'll go with our standard hexagon. I like that look. But we can go in here and we can say, hey, we can do Merlin's cloak, Charms Professor, Azkaban prisoner coat. Personally, I kind of like the rugged overcoat. It doesn't have a specific style. It doesn't have a specific branding. And we can do the same thing here. We can go with just the regular look. I like that one. I like that. That kind of fits my style a bit more. Don't think we have a hat. No, we do have a hat. All right, flat cap. Yeah. We can have scarves and handwear. which don't really do much at the moment. All right, so we need to collect the flying page in the dark arts.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! Brilliant.
And now we can return to Professor Ronan and say, hey, we've got all your pages.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Now we're adding an F into the speed up bonus. All right, so now we can do Reparo.
That's it. Very good.
And we can drop that in there. I really wish that it wouldn't, like, try and...
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Right, broken... oh.
Reparo.
You mean this one? Oh. Wait, what statue are you talking about? The alcove by the water. Well, that was an alcove by the water. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the hell he's talking about. Okay, now we can say, hey, collect this field guide page here. All right, the Wyvern Fountain, right. All right. Anyway, now we need to welcome to Hogsmeade, yes. So we needed Reparo in order to do that. Rewards, we get to learn Ancient Magic and Ancient Magic Throw. Which sounds like fun.
Hogsmeade's no London.
This cannot possibly be.
Revelio.
I get to Hogsmeade as often as I can. I get out of the castle sometimes.
What's going
Hello,
on?
Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more
It
to
just
this.
appeared?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay, well, what does that do?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Right.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Maybe.
Do come and
Lumos.
find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay, so... Right.
You can get all sorts of clothing.
Accio!
Down... Yeah,
This looks
Batman.
like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
This is a statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue is with an ingratiating grin, depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction? A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Ooh, okay. So yeah, there's this thing.
Lumos.
There's apparently...
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, it's a moth. Okay, that makes sense as to why it was like... Why it's attracted to the Lumos spell. We say, hey, here's your... Boom.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And just a regular old page. All right. Hey, Lenora. Lenora. Sorry, Lenora.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did?
Yeah,
How?
I'm smart.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
You should have, but you didn't. All right, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Accio.
With me. I've been wanting to go for ages.
All right. Now, wait, there's a chest down here?
Revelio.
Okay. A distinguished school cloak. So now if we go into our inventory, is that a special one? Is that... Okay, yes it is. See, it gives us a +7 to our offensive spells, but we need to be a level 5 to use it. All right. Well, let's continue on with the actual quest that we were...
Revelio.
Anything special about you? No. Okay.
Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts? Of course, I'm not sure what job he'd actually be good at.
Hello, looking for me?
A broken broom. Okay. But that gets us our 8. We now have a cape. What? Hi. Yes, I am actually.
Matty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good.
Well, I would say
Shall
I'm
we set
eager to
off?
get my own things,
I
but
intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
I don't think I've used any of my new stuff. I don't think I used any of my old stuff, so it's not that big of a difference. You're almost conscious. Well, that's good. I mean,
was
you're at
glad
least conscious
Professor
enough
Weasley
to
asked me
type.
to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Is everybody an alcoholic in this castle?
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms.
Hang on a moment here. Give me just a moment here, because I want to do something here. So, let's see here. All right. All right, I think that's... I'll need to play around with the settings for this one as far as the location of everything.
Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
I was going to say, yeah, it's not something you normally find in Uganda.
Oh, wait, over here.
Okay.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
All right. There, I've got some. I still don't know how to make any potions, but...
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the
Right.
name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah,
Yeah, I can
there's
see
Hogsmeade
that.
over the crest, past that ruin.
I have a lot of questions about the
I
ruin.
would
Like,
spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
yeah, do you guys normally just have, like, you know, ruins? Do you not tear down old destroyed buildings? You just leave them there? Don't know what these are good for, but they'll be good for something later on, I'm sure.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so
Lake.
new and unfamiliar.
I'm
The lake
getting
doesn't
used to
have a
things.
name?
What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Why do all the signs always look like they're just like thrown together and just haphazardly made and just like a mess? Like this way, this way, this way, this way. It's like it's ridiculous.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
Well, it all depends on what you want.
That you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Right, so we can look at the Hogsmeade. Okay, so right, we need to go to Tomes and Scrolls, J. Pippin's Potions, the Magic Neep, and then there's Ollivander's. Okay. Well, might as well start at the beginning. Start at the beginning, and when you get to the end, what's that?
Accio.
Aha! More random pages.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Anything pertinent here? There's a book of some sort. Just... Oh. Do you know you have a hidden staircase in your shop? I mean, I'm guessing you do because there's stuff up here, but... Including a chest. I'm just going to take 40 gold out of your chest up here because
Revelio.
I was smart enough to find it.
Accio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity.
Really possible.
But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For
yeah,
now,
that's probably for the best.
Let's get the spellcrafts you need. a potting table, and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Yeah, a lot of questions about this. A lot of
Let's look at what
questions
we
about
have, shall we?
Okay, we have, right, a potting table and a potion station.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
You do realize I'm a student, right? I can't afford thousands of gold worth of stuff.
Revelio.
I'm kind of surprised that there isn't, like, something specific about that shop. Okay, onto the potions. I mean, unless I can go into Ollivander's now. Aha, see, now we can... Ones of a variety of woods and all manner of flexibility, each possessing one of the 3 magical cores. Choose their owners in this cozy, cluttered shop, run by the amiable and knowledgeable Jarbold Ollivander. In the profession of one craft since 382 BC, the Ollivander family are considered the best wand makers in Britain, if not the world. Yeah, because they've been keeping everybody else from...
Blooming pit. Not again.
Hello?
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
What were you doing with those?
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a
Not
pleasure
much
to
of
meet
one
you,
for humility.
truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do.
How do you decide where to
this
start
one a
with
try.
something like this? Okay.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
I'd say no.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Okay. Is that barbed wire on it?
Oh my. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated.
Did you really think that it's just going to be as easy as just pull a wand out and boom, there you go? You know nothing about me.
You? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Especially since you're not telling us anything about it, so we get to build our own. All right, so one style.
How intriguing.
Classic gray. We could do classic black, classic brown.
Curious indeed.
intriguing.
Curious indeed.
So it's just down to what we like as far as dark
How
brown, pale
intriguing.
brown, or buff. I think we'll go with the natural, but we'll do like a warm brown, yeah. And we can say, okay, red oak.
Curious indeed.
This doesn't actually change anything, does it? No, I think we'll go with poplar. And we'll go with 13
How
13 and a
intriguing.
quarter. And we'll go pliant. Why not? Okay, let's see. Known for producing powerful magic, producing consistent magic, or capable of producing great range of magic. We'll go with unicorn hair. Why
A
not?
unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
Well, that's good.
What do you think?
Well, I can hear whispers, so I'm guessing that's good.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Okay.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Okay, but I don't think I'll need to, will I? Alright, so now we have a wand. Visit us again. I mean, a wand is supposed to be for life, right? Supposedly? So, like...
Revelio.
Right. Zonko's... Cool. I heard a page flapping around. Aha!
Accio. Revelio.
Alright, anything here?
Welcome
not
to J.
outside.
Pippin's Potions.
I'm just gonna take the Quidditch goggles. And, okay, you...
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your
Yeah?
things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything.
Okay,
But for
sure.
now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yeah, let's deal with what we're here for. We need one for an Idurus potion. Recipe for a potion that causes a rocky film to develop on the consumer's skin, helping protect them from harm. And then a Wiggenwell potion. That would be handy.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Yeah, you kind of... They cost a lot. Everything seems to cost a lot. I'm, like, brand new to this world. So I don't have a whole lot of money. So let's take a look at the gear that we did get. So, like, for example, our Violet Scarf gives us a +7 offense. And then I don't really like the look of it, so we can change the look. Or we could just make it invisible so we get all the benefits without actually having to wear it. +5 to defense. But my god, they look ugly as fuck. +7 offense. Alright, Distinguished School Cloak. But again, we're going to make it look like a rugged overcoat. And we don't have anything there. We didn't pick up anything there or there. At least not yet. Now we do have collections, or no, challenges. We did get something for, right, so we have Zonko's Chief Prankster Spectacles and Hogwarts Regalia Gloves. All right, and we need to go to the Magic Neep.
Accio.
Give me your boy.
Well, hello there.
Hi.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
Wouldn't people come in to buy stuff
I
from
have
you?
Plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Yeah, again, let's deal with what we're...
Let me guess. You're
what
after
I'm-
something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Okay, so we can sell some items.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
We don't need to keep them because they're all worse than what we're wearing, and we can make our stuff look like anything that we've collected. So,
Revelio.
ooh. There's something down here. All right, let's go from the other side here. Let's not jump down into the water or hope to hit the water and like land on rock or something. Oh, it's one of you. I don't trust chests with eyeballs. Again, there's just money laying around. That's unusual. All right, let's wander about for a bit.
Revelio. Accio.
Ah.
Revelio.
Any scrolls or anything? Any special stuff that we need to that we can collect here?
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'm sorry. Oh. I was trying to figure out who it was that was saying that. I'm like,
Revelio. Accio.
All right, so there's 8 of 8. So we should have a new article of clothing to claim. Yes, a prankster's hat. All right.
Revelio.
Ooh, Wiggenwell potion. Okay. Like, normally you don't just walk into the post office and just start opening things. That's generally not a good idea. All right.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
They're all
We
good.
should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Okay.
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Away from the kids? All right, so now we can dodge with control. That's good.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Descendo!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Look out!
Protego!
Arrest the momentum!
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Invoke ancient magic? Oh.
Goodness. A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that? The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Alright, so now we need to go around and repair everything.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Good as new. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
That's how good I am. I can repair stuff from behind.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Lucky they didn't kill you. You're like, this is still your first day at school, and you have been attacked by a fucking troll.
We were just talking about you.
Revelio.
Right, I'm gonna take your 56 coin. And, oh, another 70 coin. Well, this has been a very profitable shop to visit.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery
Obviously
in
not a
fighting
barber.
those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own
Really?
Blackbag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Yeah, I know how to. I've already done that. Equip a robe. I have a robe equipped. I already had one, thank
What an
you.
extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy
Revelio.
items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop.
All right. Now, let's go back to the robes that are better than what he gave us. And look the way we want to look.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Right. Really? You see a man with a top hat, that's what draws your attention?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the
Wait,
Daily
that
Prophet.
was
I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
I wouldn't say single-handedly.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Speak of the devils.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
You're threatening a kid. Like, in public, in front of multiple witnesses. That's not a good idea.
Unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're probably right.
Revelio.
Figured maybe there'd be like a scroll about...
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Right, so we can now fast travel back to Hogwarts. And we want to travel to the common room. Because we're actually going to sleep for the night. That's one of those odd things with games like this and like Cyberpunk 2077. It's like, you don't normally sleep. You just like keep going for days on end. You have received an owl post. Come see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Well, if you were gonna do that, why did you have me read it in?
Revelio.
Aha! Pear portrait. If one tickles the pear in the still life painting of a bowl of fruit, it will giggle before turning a doorknob to allow entry into the Hogwarts kitchen. Really? Well, unfortunately, you won't let me tickle it. Oh, yeah. I've always been of the opinion that this castle is a death trap. Like, so like the stairs will move for certain people. It's like, what if somebody else needs the stairs to change direction while you're, just about to step onto it? Your clockwork scarf. We are going to collect a lot of clothing, I think.
Revelio.
That's a Kelpie, huh? Okay. I mean, I will say it is a very beautiful game. It is a very, very beautiful game. Even with the graphics and stuff tuned down because of streaming, it's still a very, very pretty game. Come on, I can't... I wanted to make him drop it. Now, what are you? Where's your key? Ooh. Sudden brightness. Okay, so there's the gardens down there.
Revelio.
Thought I heard flapping. Page was flying around or something, but I guess not. Okay. Or maybe I did and I just did still upstairs from here. Okay, supposedly there's a chest here, but I don't see it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Where are we going? Oh, we're just going right in here. Okay. Pacific. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging a rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimate before term begins. I've assigned the task to you. See Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster.
Revelio.
Any nice little treats? Not really, okay. All right, we'll just stand... Oh. Really, we just sat down on the floor to wait. Okay.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
Yes.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Supposedly.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not.
The guards,
goblins aren't typically
obviously.
the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity.
Remember the band?
I dare say, after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Like, the guard literally went off and told Ranrock that we were there for Vault 12. How else did he find out about it? So obviously some of them are. Like, seriously, it's not very complex plan or anything like that. It's pretty obvious.
They're after the locket.
Dottering old fools.
You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay. Thanks. You can put your wand away.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard. Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Why does everybody have their wands out? There's somebody to talk to here?
I'd much prefer it if everyone could simply use all of the common rooms. I'm not a fan of mine, and frankly I find the decor quite depressing.
I like sitting around the fire in the common room after a long day, especially if we've had potions. Much cozier than the Great Hall.
But it's always so noisy in the common room.
All right, so let's take a look at our map here. We have Professor Hecat's. What are you? Okay, so we have side quests as well now.
So I end up just talking to everyone and nothing gets done.
All right, so yeah, we're going down. Oh, there we go.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia
No.
Milk, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Yeah, I can't see why anybody would hate you.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers.
That's
Everett and Astoria are
an
terrible
interesting
as well.
opinion.
And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say.
Just don't
Anyway,
play.
I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Okay, now you're just sucking up.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Well, yeah, she doesn't want to get sprayed with the
I'll see what I can do.
gobstones.
I'd appreciate the help.
Duh.
If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Right, okay. So... Alright, you are leading us... Okay, so there's one out here?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, you're gonna be an annoying little bitch about your quests, aren't you?
Reparo. Revelio.
Do I get anything for having repaired that? No? Oh, hey, there's the gobstone.
Accio.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
You haven't been sprayed by one yet. That's kind of the whole thing. She mentioned how they like to spray, especially for the losers.
Revelio. Accio.
I mean, how would you like it
I'd
if you...
better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I'm guessing up here? Yep.
Accio.
Yeah, I can't exactly blame them for taking them away from her. Especially if she's like, oh, hey, we're going to play down in the common room. So it's just going to, you know, if the gobstones don't have good aim, yeah, they're going to spray whoever's around, and that's not good.
Revelio.
Oh, through here. Good gods. Ooh, hey, there's another one of these guys. Okay, so like a green patterned wall. Oh, there we go. Come on, little moth. Well, let's get you home. All right, now we can focus on the gobstone. Which is...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yep, got it. Easy peasy. Ooh. Yeah, what if you take a step before the stairs have materialized? This place is fucking dangerous.
Revelio.
All right, so you're saying out this way and up. How we know this? How does our field guide even know this?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, there it is.
Accio. Indeed, your field guide. I'm
Revelio.
most pleased to be included.
Troll armor. This unusual suit of armor is crafted for a troll. That it has survived at all is astonishing, since trolls do not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. And oh, there's the
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Hogwarts Herbology Award. For Mirabelle Garlic, from mandrakes to mistletoes and bubotubers to bouncing bulbs, her work with flora has exceeded all expectations. Fancy. All right, let's make use of our fast travel mechanic here. Okay. Yes, we want to go here. So we'll teleport there, and we'll see what she has for us. I'm assuming there's going to be a reward. I mean, maybe that's a wild assumption, but, you know, a reward would be nice. Nope, downstairs.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how
Just
wonderful.
don't be a bitch.
I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Yeah, don't go playing with people that don't want to play. All right, so actually, you know what we were all right, Professor Hecat. And we learn Incendio. All right, so let's go here and see. I mean, we should be able to get, yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to get right next to her room, right? Yeah, because she was dark arts against the, defense against the dark arts classroom. Ugh. Loading's a bit slow.
What are you up to now?
Be with you in a moment, Professor. I just saw,
Revelio.
I believe we have some to discuss.
Yes, we do.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such,
well,
you
yeah.
have to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite.
That's one way of putting
Before we
it.
get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
All right, do 2 rounds of the crossed ones and complete.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Yeah, and complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucian Brattleby. Brattleby?
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet, as it is allegedly one of Peeves's favorite pranking spots.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
These Peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
You forgot your books. So yeah, it's nice that they put Peeves in. He's just a fun character.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Right, okay. Lucan,
Can I help you?
you're a bit young, aren't you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Well,
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And
right.
to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Sure.
Of course. Dueling's an
I don't have
entertaining
much of a
pastime.
choice.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Yeah, you're a bit young for setting up duels, right?
We'll make you regret signing up.
Good grief. Take it down a notch, Toots. Right, break through yellow shields with a yellow spell. Alright.
Confringo.
Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Leviosa, give him what for! Expulso!
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Come on, Ringo.
You're better than that.
Stupefy.
Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Yeah.
What a duel.
Now, what was that you were saying about making us regret
Nice work.
something
Sebastian
or other?
wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Yeah, well, I would like to practice. I need to practice.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready
Okay.
to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Of course, no problem. All right, so
Accio.
Pull, attack, 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 attack.
That's it!
So now
Levioso.
right. So now we want to say
Levioso.
up, attack, attack, attack,
Accio.
pull, attack, 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 attack. Okay.
Nicely done.
So we can stack stuff.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel.
Well, that is
You'll
true,
be a
yes.
fearsome challenger now.
I mean, I was to begin with, but thanks. All right,
Hello,
so now we
Lucan.
need to finish
Is
one
the
more
next round of
round.
crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I am.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Let's go
yes,
with a 9.
Natty.
Then let's get to
I
it.
haven't discussed it with her.
Ready to get thrashed?
Really?
Apologies in
Oh,
advance.
3 of you. Oh, this is not good. So yeah, breakthrough violet with a violet charm. Okay.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Arresto momento.
Ah, shit.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
Potato. Stupefy. Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Is that all you've got? Levioso.
Mind the one.
Accio. Potato. Stupefy. You're better than that.
Levioso.
Stupefy. Levioso.
Come on.
Expelliarmus. Descendo.
There goes
Levioso. Accio.
Okay, there we go. Whew.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you.
I mean, it was 3 on 2.
If you want a chance of winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Yeah, thanks.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Right, so...
Assignment's all finished.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Well, I mean, hey.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Oh, like you were gonna take it easy on me. A bunch of pansies. Any pages flying around here?
Revelio.
Well of 4 beasts. All right. All right. So we can go back to our defense against dark arts teacher and be like, hey, yo, teach us that spell now. Yes. Here we go. Because apparently we need to know what was it? Inferno? Incendio. That's what it was. Incendio. All right.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I did.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
I
Glad
beat
to
up
hear
some
it.
students.
Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Right. So I'm guessing F and spacebar.
And keep your wand steady. Good work.
Right. So now we can drop you in here.
Before you go, I've set up a few targets for you.
Levioso. Incendio.
Ah, okay. So we need to bring you close.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Right. So we need to wait for it to come up.
Incendio.
And then we can do 4 basic attacks after that. Okay. Cool. You know, I keep forgetting that I'm not listening to the game music. I'm like, okay, so that is some sufficiently weird and creepy music. And it's like, but that's not game music. That's like, that's my music. All right, so you are, we want to go, he's up near Charms, I think? Ooh, we have a dark flat cap. I would prefer one that's not like leather. Which increases our defense by 16. Ooh, I like. All right, Professor, I'm back.
Revelio.
What are you? I don't know, but he's got just 36 gold just sitting here. All right. Oh, Professor, you didn't say hi when I walked in? Really? Dick?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Jeez.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
All right. Well, we do know somebody who's good at sneaking in, and mentioned this before, so... There's supposedly a chest here, but I do not see it.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh, I'm sure he will. And he's nice close by.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Right. But what if we're caught?
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, He loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
And what about the library?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
All right.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
But that's going to have to wait until tomorrow because we are out of time for today. And we've done enough. I think we've done enough. So yeah, we're already here in the Central Hall. So we're going to make a save. So we're about 2 hours in. We've got a lot more to do because if we look at this, we are, yeah, our challenges are about 5% done. It doesn't really give us a progression level or anything, but we will pick up Disillusionment, which sounds nice. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell. For example, later on tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be playing some Cyberpunk 2077. We're just about to the point of going in and dealing with clouds. We also have Pan Am has called us in a worry, so we're going to do that. And then, of course, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be back with more Hogwarts Legacy. Just because YouTube doesn't always notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that, there's also the social media links down below, our Facebook page, Twitter account, Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and permanent invite for our Discord server. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!